What's going on? It's your boy Shay React and we are back with another video. Today we're going to be jumping into Voices in My Head, Ocean Wisdom, Big Talk Volume 1. Decided to jump into this before I got into the album of Mick Righteous because I was getting this recommendation for like the last couple of weeks and I haven't done it. So I'm going to just do this one and then we will be alright to move on to the album. Okay, let's go.
As I walk through life, can't see doing my thing. Yeah, as I walk through life, as I walk through life, comfy doing my thing. I look to the side and I see a few man, the one rear my ting, but I guess that's life. Each step that I take, I'm pursuing my ting, and my ting is rhymes. Lord knows, I ain't chewing up cling, but a man's been low. You never would know, I'm a confident brother, so it never would show. Mum worked 2 jobs, I was waiting after school, but she never would show.
She never would show.
Mum worked 2 jobs, I was waiting after school, but she never would show. True, I walked home alone, I'd think to myself, I'ma win as I grow. True, it messed with my soul, why I had different hair, different scent, different clothes. Different cars, different homes, different drives, different lives, different rights, different roads. I see them put up in a Rolls, in a Benz, it depends on the day, I suppose. Me, I used to spend
I like this. I like this a lot.
In a Rolls, in a Benz, it depends on the day, I suppose. Me, I used to spend the saving money on a sausage roll. Pray my mum would never know. Use a change for a sweet, then roll down the street procrastinating with the bros. Another charity case, only really there for the stats to be safe. Couldn't even have my hair plaited in braids. Ostentatious with a capital A, but it's capital O, and I'm grammatical O. Put them in a place that was all baffled and froze. I said, don't chat shit when you don't actually know. I always felt like I had something to prove, so I kinda went on like I had nothing to lose. Teething off niggas that were nothing to move. I was risking my life as a young'un for food. I went through a phase when I was 16, it was weird. I used to wanna murder people, voice in my head. I never really spoke about the voice, but instead I locked myself away and studied lyrics in a shed. At least it felt like that I had a flat, but just a room. Kitchen next to the toilet, bed against the wall. I folded to the wall to make a bit of extra room. Bro, have you ever tried to make a table with a stool? Back then I was
Jesus. There's some bars in here, like but there's nothing massively complex to to go through and really understand.
I used to want to murder people voice.
It makes a lot of sense, like, to me. There's if you listen, you can I shouldn't have to repeat what's being said here. There's nothing mad complicated.
In my head, I never really spoke about the voice, but instead I locked myself away and studied lyrics in a shed. At least it felt like that I had a flat, but just a room. Kitchen next to the toilet, bed against the wall. I folded to the wall to make a bit of extra room. Bro, have you ever tried to make a table with a stool? Back then I was 18, I was really with the shits. If you disrespect,
it's a showers.
back then I was 18, I was really with the shits. If you disrespect, I stab a nigga in the neck. I kicked him in the stomach, there was blood within his sick. It left a man depressed and struggling to hit a lick. I started having dreams of getting dipped up in the flat, so I was moving power, couldn't kick it in the trap. And then I met my ex, she said nigga stick to rap, and I was really in my feelings, so I listened to her chat. I had to cut off everybody, including my dad, to focus on my craft and make a living from a pad. I had to drop the missus, she was tripping, I was sad. Told on it for years, I couldn't move when it was mad. But I took a lesson from the madness that she brang. It's fleeting if you say it, but I'm mortal if it sang. I really got to grinding, every day I made a jam. I built a lyric library as a critic and a fan. I'd analyse my lyrics and compare them to a man's. I know his flow is something really.
Jesus. There hasn't been many flow switches either. There's just been one flow switch. That's kind of been the entire 2.5 minutes so far. I'm wondering, will that change?
dropped the missus, she was tripping, I was sad. Dwelled on it for years, I couldn't move when it was mad. But I took a lesson from the madness that she brang. It's fleeting if you say it, but I'm mortal if it sang. I really got to grinding, every day I made a jam. I built a lyric library as a critic and a fan. I'd analyse my lyrics and compare them to a man's. I know his flow is something really hard to understand. Everybody off beat with their punches when they land. So I'm still on my feet throwing bombs ended around. I've seen a couple niggas killed right before my eyes. Seen them really crying as they look into the sky. I saw a lot of fear, I saw regret, I saw pride. He didn't want to die, he grabbed his goal, he said goodbye. The ambulance is coming, it's too late to heal the wounds. The pool of blood is growing, see it stop and then resume. The ledges of the pavement made the spreading of its stool until it flowed over the top like an infinity pool. These the kind of random things your mind clocks in the midst of seeing something devilish. The devil say delish. The angel they disgusted, you digested what you mustered, but you can't see their reaction, play you're caught up in this shit. The devil on my shoulder was an elder pool. These the kind of random things your mind clocks in the midst of seeing something devilish. The devil say delish. The angel they disgusted, you digested what you mustered, but you can't see their reaction, play you're caught up in this shit. The devil on my shoulder was an elder I would trot for. I'd trot a little Z and you were pressuring me to shop more. I never had no money for no Gucci or no Tom Ford.
So you can only really get caught up in the devil because that's the only thing you see, basically, is what he's saying. Heaven isn't close, heaven isn't near.
Blood is growing, see it stop and then resume. The ledges of the pavement made the spreading of its stool until it flowed over the top like an infinity pool. These the kind of random things your mind clocks in the midst of seeing something devilish. The devil say delish. The angel they disgusted, you digested what you mustered, but you can't see their reaction, play you're caught up in this shit. The devil on my shoulder was an elder I would trot for. I'd trot a little Z and you were pressuring me to shop more. I never had no money for no Gucci or no Tom Ford. I would get my rep from Robin, hit the road, then I would trot more. My name is my name, as the Wolfgang says, so I had a bait face. Niggas looking for my place, same time I had a stepdad trying to instigate real beef with the son of the woman that he date. Remember when he told me he would kill me and my mum? I looked her in the eyes and said, is this what it's become? My niggas, they all ride, so if you're still troubling mum, by the time that we arrive, I'll push something in your lung. And that was the last thing I saw of him or her, until a year later when he pushed her down the stairs. I didn't really try and talk about it with my peers, I was just looking for the nigga, but he really disappeared. Feds even called the nigga asking for a statement, said I deal with it myself, I ain't talking to you waste. When I got murder on my mind, so we can't have no conversation. I got murder on my mind, it won't be mellow when I face him. So face facts, there's only one live wire on the train tracks. They was 18 in a polo with a strap, and I was only 15 when they pulled up to my gaff. I used to be a positive and optimistic youth, but trials and tribulations got me negative and rude. I used to have respect, now I'm a disrespectful youth. I used to love my fellow human, that's move on coming true. My mommy couldn't walk, and for that I'ma kill them. In 99 I was in a warehouse in Kill, but my dad worked there, grind.
Oh man, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. I think this is chill, this is relaxing. There's nothing very overly complicated. There's one kind of flow throughout the whole thing. And I like that. I like it.
Rude. I used to have respect, now I'm a disrespectful youth. I used to love my fellow human, that's move on coming true. My mommy couldn't walk, and for that I'ma kill them. In 99 I was in a warehouse in Kill, but my dad worked there, grinding, building. I know he wants more for his 3 little children. The good don't come to anybody that waits. The good only come if you get up and chase. I chase man down with a blade for a grade, till they stabbed me in the face and left a stain on my brain. And I thought to myself, to remain here the same only ends one way. You shouldn't play with the pain. It's amazing how the mind turns pain to depression. It's amazing how a knife don't care about fame. I went through a phase when I was 16, it was weird. I used to want to win so much, the voices in my head telling me to kill them niggas. So I went and killed them niggas. Didn't kill them dead, I killed the music thing instead. Done.
So basically saying that he because of all this murder on his mind, the only thing that saved him was music, because if he hadn't have found music, murder would have been on his mind. He would have went through with murder. Serious.
Me to kill them niggas, so I went and killed them niggas. Didn't kill them dead, I killed the music thing instead. Done.
Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Except because there wasn't anything overtly complicated. It was literally big talk. It's gonna take me a couple more listens to really understand this, because it kind of stays in the same monotone tone the entire time. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna give that I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10, and it loses 1 purely based on the fact that the entire 5 minutes is done in one. It's the same tone. It's the same flow. I do like flow switch ups. Not even flow switch ups, but tone inclinations changing, going up and down, so that we really kind of understand the character of who we're listening to. There was less of that in this, and it was less interesting because of that. I had to really listen because he wasn't changing his tones. But yeah, 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, or just subscribe and check out the next video. I will see you all in tomorrow's video, where we will be getting cracking on Mick Righteous's new album. Be self, be true, seek truth. Links in the socials of descriptions. Links of all my socials in the descriptions. I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Have a good one.